and welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day, final game day of the regular season between the Cesta Cyclones and the Robote Renegades. Coming up next to 6th ranked doubles matchup here, Williams and Ubilla for the Renegades taking on Carballo and Jeden. Boy, what a team Carballo and Jeden had developed into throughout this fall 23 season. Overall record 6-1 through their first 7 matches. This will be their 8th and final appearance. Williams and Ubilla 4-3 overall, looking for their 5th win and to finish the season at plus 500. We're ready to begin our next match. Carballo and Jeden have the serve. There's a serve by Carballo. Our second match is underway. Here's Jeden from the 10 line. That backhand pulled in by Ubilla. Ubilla low runner, right back to Jeden. Nice scoop there at the 10 line. Backhand coming up the middle. Here's Williams. Carballo up at the front court at the 8 line. Backhand. Ubilla steps back, takes it in the air. High hard return, dropping right in the corner. Cutting back to the inside. That's a tough Robote save by Carballo. Here's Ubilla. Rips the backhand just out of reach of Jeden. Carballo back in there for the Robote save. Ubilla steps back to the 13 now. This one lobbed up. Cut off on the left side of Jeden. Jeden comes back up the middle. Ubilla ranging back forward again. Early call from Carballo. He's got the Robote on the forehand. Ubilla does the same, charging down the inside. Full throw at the 9 line, dropping low. There's Jeden. Forehand Robote, saved by Carballo. Here's Ubilla. Up at the 10 line, high hard one. Jeden steps out of the way. Carballo has to come back for the Robote. That ball floated and tipped on the left side. Carballo and Jeden get on the board first in our second match.
Folks will watch highlight players catch what seem to be impossible balls all the time. And they see the slow balls and they miss them. They go, what's going on there? The slow floating ball is very difficult to catch.
Powerful backhand, low runner in the corner. That's a tough save right on the numbers. Williams thought about it. Here's Ubilla on the hop. Opens up for the carom. That kicks off the court and out of play. 2 points for Carballo and Jeden.
Early on, back in 2018, a player who was brand new to Jai-Alai, had never played before, basically scoped out what we were doing and said, it seems to me the guy who makes the fewest unforced errors has the best chance. It's like, that has a lot to do with it. Yes, it does. You want to try to avoid, you want to go for the kill shot, but you want to keep it in the boundary markers there on the ground.
Hard serve handled by Ubilla. Backhand. Caught overhead by Carballo. No look. Crashes into the sidewall. Gets the forehand back to Ubilla. Placement inside. That one missed.
Yes. So
first point for the Renegades.
Entirely looked like Carballo was going for a scoop on that ball. Clinton didn't. He wasn't looking at the ball. Just a clear miss. And what that does is when you do that and you're not communicating with your backcourter, there's a lot of white. The uniform's white, the pants are white, the shoes are white, everything's white. Mixes in nicely with the ball. Jeden can't see it. So if you don't get it, your backcourter really is at a distinct disadvantage there.
So confused. This one. Here's Carballo on the inside, backhand. Taken in the air by Ubilla. Low runner to the inside. Jeden steps out of the way. Carballo at the 11 line. Missed the Robote. 2-2. Renegades serve.
Again, Carballo plays best when he plays controlled. He's an exciting player. He's got all the tools, power on both sides, great catching, terrific Robote, but he plays best when he plays with control. That one's going to score. 2-all return missed by Williams, Carballo, and Jeden.
take the lead, 3-2.
That was Jeden basically marking out his territory, playing the weaker of the two links. They've been playing everything back a little bit more traditional. Jeden had a carom, he threw it, and Williams just wasn't ready for it.
Powerful serve by Carballo. Taken in. Here's Ubilla. Here's Carballo from the 7-line, long 2-all. Scores.
Carballo threw a particularly powerful Costado 2-all there. Williams, once you see a player running backwards and trying to catch the ball, I'd say probably 7 out of 10 times you're going to miss it. It's very difficult to catch the ball when you're moving the same direction as the ball.
Fault under serve. Second serve coming up for Carballo. Backhand 2-wall, caught in the air by Carballo. What a reach. There's a big forehand. 3-wall play opening up. Perfectly lined up by Ubilla. Makes a rebote. There's Carballo, though, inside placement. This one dropping low and saved by Ubilla. There's a 2-wall. Ubilla charging on it, the outside. Carom return. Picked off by Carballo. Costado inside is tipped. What a point.
That was the most chaotic point I've seen in a long time.
I was going to use that same word.
Tremendous energy, but total chaos. Just lots of chaos. Chaos. There's a back quarter in the front. There's a front quarter coming cross court. There's a lot going on. It's exciting, but it's chaotic.
5 points for Carballo and Jeden. They have a possible set point. Rebote missed by Ubilla on the inside. Point and set. Carballo and Jeden take it 6-2. 2 minutes, we'll play our second set. 6-2. Cyclones take the opening set. And what a team Carballo and Jeden. Expectations really all over the place at the beginning of the season. You got Jeden sliding into the backcourt for the first time. You know what Carballo's capable of.
And doing a great job.
Yeah, so, I mean, really, would Jeden do enough there in the back to allow Carballo to play his game in the front court? And I think that is a resounding yes so far this season.
There we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Players come back here in between sets. Here's some replays from that first set. Look at that concentration on Carballo. Watch him. You see, but you see he had his eye on the ball the entire time. Watched it go right into his cesta. That's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, this was the point
this
where we had everybody everywhere.
Is this the chaotic point?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Ubilla going back. Look at how hard Carballo throws this Costado inside.
With control to the inside.
And that
beautiful
save.
rebote. Beautiful rebote. Here's Carballo again. He knows where both of his opponents are. Boom goes the 2-wall.
And how about Ubilla calling him off? Knows he's just going to get there in time. Williams ducks. Not a great camera.
Great catch here by Carballo. Very difficult to switch when the ball's going split placement.
And control it that high up on the left side.
Once again, back to the ESPN.
Yeah, Williams just been playing here these last couple weeks for the Renegades with a significant wrist injury that kept him out for a good chunk of the season. He's back now, gutting through it out here today. Good to see there for Williams.
Reminder that you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our second match of the day. Cesta Cyclones going up against the Rebote Renegades.
Ball missed off the serve. Carballo trying to take it in. That one was tipped. That gets the Renegades, Williams and Ubilla. First point of our second set. Carballo able to cut that one off. Philo splits him up. Ubilla stopped it on the outside. Goes for the high three-wall play.
My, oh my.
Throw got away from him. That's out of play in the overhead screen. Ties it up, 1-1.
Basically, Ubilla made a fine catch, got out there, saw Carballo was playing keep away from Carballo, basically trying to get it over Carballo's head with a big bounce, maybe get a three-wall play. It just didn't work.
Ball runner to the inside. Carballo's got it. 2-wall. Caught by Ubilla. He drops it back over the top, but Carballo able to take it in the air. Backhand inside. Robote forehand. Saved just above the pad. Here's Carballo again opening up for the 2-wall. This one missed on the outside. Carballo and Jeden lead 2-1.
Here's a replay.
Yeah, you see Williams. Yeah, he's...
Yeah, I don't like to see him holding that wrist under any circumstances.
Ubilla's got that serve. Lifts the backhand into the corner to pass. Forehand, Karam Robote. Stopped by Williams. Williams goes for the high play back inside. Cut off in the air by Jeden. Beautiful backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Williams on the Robote. There's a good save back inside. Carballo. 2-wall. That scores. 3-1 lead for the Cyclones.
If the backquarter has a play on that, got to let him know a little bit sooner that he's moving out there.
Under serve. Came up short of the 4-line. Second serve coming up for Carballo. That one laid up to the inside. Here's Ubilla from the 9-line. This one cut off. Here's Carballo now. Robote coming right up the middle. Saved on the left side of Williams. Carballo, though, with the 2-wall. Opening up and split them to score.
There was miscommunication there. Ubilla on a full sprint could have gotten to that ball. Whether or not he would have been able to make the catch, I'm not sure. But it looked like he was waiting to see if Williams was going to go for it or not. Williams just keeps his hand on that wrist.
Big backhand to the inside. Here's Robote. Comes out to the middle of the court. Carballo with a long drop shot. Williams moving forward. He gets up there. Nice control. A nice backhand clearing the overhead screen. Carballo on the Robote, though. Caught the corner.
Tip.
And it's tipped on the return. 5 points for Carballo and Jeden. They have a possible set and a possible match point. Here's Carballo with the forehand. Cutting back inside. Williams trying to get in there. Got assessed on it, but that dropped into the pad. Point, set, and match. Carballo and Jeden take it 6-2, 6-1.
Let's hear from the winning team, Carballo and Jeden.
All right, Carballo Jeden, you guys are now 7-1 overall. What do you attribute your success as a doubles team this season?
Yeah, having a plan when you go in there, playing with intensity, and honestly just trusting one another back there. Playing within ourselves and just being a team, honestly. Sharing a court out there, picking each other up. That's what it's about.
Well, like Mike said, it's a team collective. It's a group of us that we got to go out there and communicate. Me and Mike, Ikeda and Manny, LeDuc, or Manu and Mike. We just got to go out there and play collectively. So it was a great win for us. We got the 1.5. Hopefully we can win the game with this kind of performance.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens tonight.
All right, go Clones.
Cartel, way to go. Tune in.